first exercises and one of the first commands we want to teach our puppy is the sit command. It's quite an easy command to teach the puppy, but it's something that's very useful in training, and it's certainly one of the essential exercises. Now this is little Poppy. She's only 8 weeks old, literally just 8 weeks old as well, little Cocker Spaniel puppy. So she's going to demonstrate to you how easy it is actually to teach a puppy a sit command. Now for the purposes of doing this, I'm actually going to use a lure. Now the method that I like to use also involves conditioning. So with the conditioning, what I will have done is taught the puppy that when it hears the word yes, that it's done the right thing. So by combining this with some lure training, it means that I can effectively get the puppy to understand what I actually want and what the command means very quickly. So with Poppy, we're going to use a little bit of food. So I've got some nice little pieces of food here. And all I'm going to do is actually show her the food. There we go, little Poppy. And I'm actually going to use it as a lure. And if I place the food on her nose, actually bringing it over her eye line and taking my hand upwards, what will happen is her bottom will hit the floor. As it does, I'm going to give her a yes, which will tell her she's done the right thing. Yes. Good girl. And we're going to repeat this a few times. So on her nose, yes. Over her eye line. There we go. Come on, here. Come on. Yes. Now if you notice at this stage I'm not actually giving her the command of sit, and the reason for that is I want to be able to concentrate on when I give the yes marker word to her. It's very important that the timing on that's very good and that she starts to understand it's for actually making that movement when she places her bottom on the floor. So by not actually asking her to sit at this stage, I can actually concentrate on that. Now once I've done it a few times, and every time she does, well, when I put my lure up, she adopts the sit position, then I can start introducing my command. So come on Poppy, there we go. So, sit, yes, and then I can feed her, so bring her up. Sit, yes. Now one of the common problems people have is that the puppy jumps up. Now what you've got to do is remember where you put your hand with this food is where the puppy's going to be. So if your hand's too high, what will happen is the puppy will jump up. So all you need to do is lower your hand. So it is important to make sure it starts on the low on the dog's nose, goes up over her head. So sit, yes, and then she gets the food. Good girl. So that's just teaching her to start with what the sit means. The next thing I need to do is to teach her to stay in the sit for a little bit longer. And the easy way of doing this is to keep actually marking the fact she's in the sit. So sit, yes, 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 yes. That's a good girl. Okay, good girl. So by doing that, what we're doing is we're increasing the duration. So again, we'll just pop in the sit. Yes, 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 good girl. Now what we need to do now is actually teach Poppy a release command. And for a release command, I like to use the command OK. And what that means is basically she can get up. So this command tells her that whatever she's doing, she can stop doing it. So basically, I'm just going to be sit, yes, yes, yes. Okay, good girl. And that means she's finished that particular exercise so that she understands that she's going to stay in a sit position until I release her. Good girl. Well done, Poppy. Yeah, you clever puppy. Good girl.